And welcome once again to the halls of Undermountain. As always, I am your kind and merciful DM, and sitting before you are the player characters. Now, you may notice there are a couple missing from last week. Unfortunately, two of them had to take a leave of absence. So I will be running their characters for them tonight. But you have our wondrous and amazing half-elf sorcerer, Laurinati, played by Will. You have the uncomparable, uncompromising, and several other words that I currently cannot think of. Gnome, monk, Jintuk, played by Matt. And you also have the wicked and powerful and uh, um, bad breath-ridden dragon born Midrak, played by Ian. So now that we got introductions out of the way, when we last left our brave adventurers, they had just taken on a human wielding ancient artifacts and commanding 6 whites. They fought them bravely and struck them down swiftly. Upon completion of this battle, the human fled, but dropped a golden mask that wields dark power and seemed to be attempting to draw itself further into the dungeon. And that is when they decided we just got beat up on, so we're going to take a rest. We're going to go to sleep, remove, come back in the morning. And that is where we will pick up. So, gentlemen, you awaken, still within the halls of the Lich King. What do you do?
What are the exits in the hallway? Like what direction?
Okay. To the north, there is a portal, a swirling mass of blue smoke, which was opened to you by the Lich King as he requested that you retrieve his blade. To the south was the doorway in which you entered this grand hall, yet that door has mysteriously disappeared.
Might as well die here.
Let's just jump into the portal and call it
So
good.
go into the portal.
Okay.
Can we throw
You
the
gather up
gnome
your-
first?
You gather up your gear and strap it back onto your backs, hips, wherever you want to keep it, and you make your way back toward the portal. As mentioned before, it is a swirling mass of blue smoke, and you can see little points of light kind of glimmer as the portal swirls and heaves. As you jump through, you feel your body being hurled through space and time. And when you land hard on the stone floor. You are in a room. It is 20 foot by 20 foot and lit by 4 glowing braziers. There's nothing of note in this room, save for a set of double doors, which appears to be the only exit.
Let's go for the doors.
What are the doors made out of?
The doors are made out of what appear to be some sort of solid wood, perhaps oak. They do appear to be a little bit aged. Some of the fibers are chipping away. The hinges are made of simple iron, and there appears to be only a slide bolt keeping the doors closed.
Can I charge the doors?
You can try.
My
Okay.
character is gonna slide the bolt open before he hits.
No, I'm charging them.
Okay,
Head on.
so Laurinati quickly slides back the bolt, and Midrak goes plowing into the doors. They fly open, and he face plants here.
You're pretty strong.
Your
Okay.
face is not.
Okay, we're gonna follow Midrak. He's gonna lead the way.
All right. Well, then
Definitely.
I'm gonna go to here
All
I'm
right.
good.
because
I'm also gonna help him up and dust him off for my prank. I don't want to make the Dragonborn mad.
All right. Jintook, would you like to stand side by side with your Dragonborn buddy?
Yes, I would, in fact, like to stand directly beside him.
Very good. The paladin and the cleric will follow suit. Jintook, you'll stand next to Midrak, and Chauncey will be on your shoulder,
Yep.
and the
I
bear
will.
will uh, curl up next to one of the blazing braziers and fall asleep.
yeah, the bear's pretty freaking lazy.
So you find yourself in a hallway. It goes down about 20 feet before it hooks sharply to the right, and as you progress, I gotta get in the right spot. All right. As you progress, you see that the hallway is lit. There appear to be bone sconces hanging on the wall, lighting it relatively well. And as you turn the corner, you see that you're standing in a hallway that presents about 40 feet in front of you.
Is there any exits other than the one we came to?
Um, no, none that you can see at the moment.
It's a wall
So
at
let's
the end
just
of the 40 feet.
But you can see that at the end of that 40-foot hall, it does curve to the left.
okay. Let's go down the hall.
Slowly. I want to check for traps or something first, or walk cautiously.
Okay, so since Jintook and Nidrak are leading the charge, real quick, what are you guys' passive wisdom?
Mine is 17.
Okay.
What is
And
passive wisdom?
It's
um,
Just what
it's
is
your
basically
passive.
your wisdom?
well, no, it's 10 plus your wisdom score, basically.
10 plus your wisdom, and if you're proficient in it, add that. If you're not proficient in wisdom, then no.
Then it'd be an 11.
Okay, so you make your way down the hallway. Go ahead and move,
Okay. How far?
however far you want to go.
I want to just go there.
Up to 30 feet in the turn.
Okay, so you actually only get. Hang on. You get about here. And Midrak, I will need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
Okay, 14. With a 14, you feel the floor kind of like give a little bit as it sinks down about a quarter of an inch, and your instincts tell you that it is a pressure plate. But you manage to nimbly dodge as blades shoot out from the wall in either direction. So
All right.
from your left and your right, these blades just kind of just slide out of the wall and try to cut into you, but you manage to dodge in time.
Okay. Do I go forward or backward?
You can go wherever you want.
Well, I'm gonna go backward.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell somebody else to come check for traps.
All right, I'm going to check for traps
All right.
Genius.
because I just want to make sure that I have. All right, so I'm going to investigate this.
All right. Go ahead and do an investigation
And,
check.
All right, let me roll it. Sorry if I can't move as well. This computer is way too slow.
You're all right, man.
New
So-
one for Christmas.
All right, let me do this. I got a 16.
All right, with a 16, you can see about 40 feet in front of you. By the way, are you currently standing behind, like about 10 foot behind me, Drac? Is that where you want to be?
Yes.
Okay. With that roll, you can see about 40 feet in front of you, and you can detect no traps in that area.
It's almost the end of the hallway.
Yeah, I trust it.
All right.
Okay, just watch the pressure plate.
Yeah. So can I avoid the pressure plate on purpose?
Actually, you think that since the pressure plate's already been activated, you could probably walk over it safely, and it wouldn't reactivate it.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna walk over it down to about here.
All right. Everybody, follow if you will, if you wish.
If you wish, sounds very ominous. Oh,
I wish
okay.
to
Well,
follow.
Jintut,
I'm following suit. My screen's black, so I can't see anything.
that's all right. I'll go ahead and just move you next to me, Drac, if you want to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually where I want to be.
All right. So you are now standing at the end of the hall. Like I mentioned previously, it hooks to the left. From where you're at, you can see this. As it continues, it is still, lit fairly well
Mm-hmm.
by wall sconces. So you have no trouble seeing that there are doors set on either side of this hallway. Um, wood double doors with iron hinges, and there appears to be about you can't really tell too well from where you're at, but there's about 6 that you can see.
and so that means there's 3 set on each side, or 6 set on each side.
3 on each side. The doors appear to stand on either side of each other on opposite ends of the or opposite sides of the hall.
Okay.
How far down's the first door?
The first door from the corner where it turns, the first door is 10 foot beyond the corner.
Let's try the first door on the right.
On your right,
Yeah, we'll be to the right of the
South
hallway.
side of the map.
Yeah, we'll be on the south side of the map.
all right. So go ahead.
Check for traps. My investigation
Yeah.
benefited 0, so whoever's better than intelligence should check.
Okay. What would I do to check a trap? Check for a
You can
trap.
do perception. You can do investigation.
Oh, let me check.
Um, if you have any skills with thievery tools or anything like that, you can get a bonus.
Will you accept
Yeah,
perception as a check?
I would.
Okay, Jack, step aside. Let me check the door.
please, please.
That's gonna be.
Well, from where you are, you can't really check the door.
Well, I mean,
Well, I'm gonna shove him in front of me then.
All right, I already. Is it alright if I check? Because I have a +6 to investigation.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead.
All right, I got 19.
6-2.
18. With an 18, you see that there are no traps inlaid in this door.
Okay,
All right.
let's open it and shove one of the orcs inside.
You want to shove one of the orcs inside?
No, I don't actually. That's a really poor decision. Yeah. Okay, where is the door itself? I can't really see
All right. Let me.
with what you've given. Like, I can't tell where the door itself is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So let me go ahead and reveal that for you since you're standing right in front of it now. All right. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Perfect.
Let's open it.
All right. Door opens very, very easily, and you can see inside to about here from your current position. If I can get this flipping thing to work. Thank you. All right, you can see there from your current position, there is a red rug just kind of sitting on the floor. The room does not appear to be lit. And for those of you who do have dark vision or low light vision, your eyes cannot penetrate this darkness.
Ah, I have a feat.
What feat
Hold
would
on.
that be?
My feat taken is Devil's Sight. I can see 120 feet as normal vision, regardless of magical or not magical darkness.
Okay. You just sounded really excited. Okay.
This is my
So
voice.
so Lori, you can tell or you can see everything in this room. You can see that there is a bed, what appears to be a desk set up against one side. There's also a wooden chest and what appears to be a stool. Um, oh, I'm sorry, what like a wicker chair set up with a couple of tables around it.
Okay, Ralph, but if I can see that from where I'm at, my other feat of the 2 feats that we were able to take, I took the sight, and I also took detect magic at will. Can I see anything glowing that might be causing the darkness that they can't see?
Not in this room, no.
Okay.
I'm going to get within about 5 feet of the rug,
Okay.
and I'm going to stab the rug.
Okay. Will you be doing this with your witchblade or your dragon succubus sword?
With my witchblade.
All right. You feel the sword slip through the rug, and as if you're stabbing into air beneath.
Ah.
Throw a rock on it.
Hmm.
All right. I'm going to take a dart, and I'm just going to drop it on the rug.
It sits atop the rug.
Okay. So obviously this thing is of demonic origin. So I'm going to grab the rug.
Can I
All right.
can I do a religion check on the rug real quick?
Um,
So I have a reason to use it.
nothing that at the moment. Um, so you grab the rug and you move it. We'll just say you get rid of it, you delete it, and you can see
Burn
that
it.
there appears to be a cage beneath the rug.
Does my witchblade go through the cage?
Yes, easily.
And they
Okay.
see into the cage.
Yes, you can. They.
So I can see into the cage.
Yes. Let me. Let's say that you have moved up to stand alongside Jintuk, and you are peering down into the cage. You see nothing but an empty metal shell. There's nothing in there, not even bones.
Can I go up and like drag my sword across the cage and kind of make noise?
Sure.
I feel like this is an illusion
Well,
because my witch.
you would think that, except as Midrak's sword grazes the bars of this cage, they resound very loudly with the clanking of metal on metal.
Right. So can I, since it's solid, can I easily um, explain the room to them and let them walk into it? Or if you guys want to stay, I will
Actually,
walk into the room and investigate.
the cleric that I left behind and the paladin, the cleric will go ahead and cast light, and on the bed, and it brightly illuminates the room. They can see everything in it. So you think that this darkness doesn't so much hinder light as it does special sight. Now, Laurie, if you would make a wisdom check for me,
Just to check. Okay.
using the perception skill.
Perception. Okay.
Yes.
And while he's doing that, I'm just going to really quickly reach into my mind and say, "Anyone there?"
As he's doing that, you hear the dragon grumble with exhaustion, and the succubus sort of scoff at the dragon's laziness.
Alright, I'm gonna ask the succubus. Does this seem familiar to you?
The succubus says, I've never been in this part of the dungeon. I have no idea what this is. It appears to just be a cage to me.
And you, Mr. Grumpy Pants?
Pay no attention to the 0 successes. 8.
Okay. With an 8, you look down and you go, The dragon. That's strange. The cage appears clean while the rest of the room is dusty.
Can I go and investigate what's on the desk?
You certainly can. But if you're going to walk over the cage, I would like for you to make a dexterity check.
Okay. 19.
Good enough. You nimbly walk across the bars, circus style, and you reach the desk. You notice that on the desk there are various journals, a few drawings, nothing that really catches the eye as valuable or important.
Okay. Do I have to make a save to walk back across? Wait.
Yes.
Okay, before I do that,
Stay over there.
is that a chest?
Yes, that is a wooden chest. It appears to have iron bands on it, and a relatively simple lock.
Okay, can I just break the lock with my sword?
Sure. Make an
Okay.
attack roll against the lock.
And I
Attack
want
roll or...
Say again, Laurie?
Oh, that was Matt.
I'm sorry, Matt.
I just want to jump across the bars and go right behind him in case anything goes wrong.
Alright, make an athletics check or dexterity if you're not trained.
I rolled a 20, not natural. No.
Good enough. You nimbly navigate the bars and end up behind Midrak.
Alright.
Okay. My attack roll was a 19.
Good enough. The lock breaks easily.
Okay. Can I open it with my sword?
Alright, you open the chest and you see inside clothes. Just kind of sort of neatly folded, not like OCD neatly, but neatly enough, folded and laid in there.
Can I tell, like, what kind of class these clothes would come from?
To be workers' class, nothing extravagant, just your average jerkins and leather pants.
Okay.
I want to speak through the bars. Is anyone down there?
Your voice echoes off the metal and you hear nothing.
Oh, well.
Okay.
I'm going to jump.
Yeah, he can go first.
Alright. 24?
You know, yeah, you can nimbly. You want to leap back across, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Chauncey, as you nimbly leap your way back across. Midrak, you sure you don't want to check underneath the clothes?
I do now.
So you pull the clothes out and just toss them aside, and you see that underneath there is a wooden box.
Okay.
A small wooden box.
Is it locked or anything?
No, it doesn't appear to be locked. It is locked. It just has a simple little iron clasp that you can open easily.
Can I open it with my sword?
Sure.
It's just a precaution. Because I remember at one point
Okay.
somebody decided to put their bow in something's mouth, and the bow disappeared for good. So
Yeah, but
Well, as go ahead.
wouldn't you lose your sword if you put it in?
I'd rather lose my sword than my arm.
I wouldn't have. I put my arms in it, and nothing happened. So
Okay, well then I'll open it with my arm or with my hands, just to make people happy.
It opens quite easily, and you see that inside there's 10 gold pieces and a little statuette that appears to be made of ivory, probably about worth about 10 gold pieces. And it is of Avandra, which is strange.
What is that? I'm not
Make a
familiar with that.
religion check, as you shouldn't be.
That's
So go ahead and make a check for me.
strange.
A religion check.
That's good, but religion's one of my skills. I got a 23. 22. 22.
Okay. You know the name of Avandra. She is a deity, a goddess, the goddess of adventurers and fortune. However, she does not hold pantheon in Faerun. She resides over the Nintir Vale, which is a completely different realm.
Okay. Um,
really quick, could I do a could I use my artificer's lore on this um, cage to kind of see where it came from?
You certainly can.
All right. I just want to see if I recognize the making.
It appears to be of dwarven make, and the bars themselves, while they do appear to be steel, it appears as if they had a magical uh, uh, cognition. Let's say that, as if it wasn't so much meant to trap something, as much as it was to keep something from getting out.
All right. So I rolled a 6 on my first, and the second one was an 18. So to investigate it further.
Okay.
Is there any?
Um, Matt. Matt,
Yes.
make a wisdom check for me.
All
Perception
right.
skill.
21.
Okay. You see that the rest of this room is covered in dust. There's a thick layer of it on the floor, on the chest, on the stools, on the bed. Yet it appears as though this cage has been scrubbed clean.
Hmm.
can is there a scent that possibly one of us could pick up on from it?
Probably the dragonborn. I feel heightened senses. Smell.
You there,
Oh,
Ralph?
Austin dropped off.
Yeah.
Okay, we can wait.
Yep.
It's not like we're gonna go anywhere.
Yeah. So I
Nope.
feel
Yep.
like
He's typing.
I
He's
feel like
typing.
I feel like there is something in the cage. At the same time, I'm too scared to go into it, and I
I feel
just
like it's like a werewolf because if it's meant to keep something from getting out, but not really like trap something, I feel like he goes in there before he changes or whatever. Yeah, if that makes
I feel
sense.
like this would be more along the lines of
Conjuration,
since
maybe.
yeah, something like that. Someone conjured something and didn't want it leaving, mostly because of that statuette.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep the statue though, since it's a deity for adventurers. I think it's the right thing to do.
Well, I mean, obviously it's going to be your trophy because you found it. So
Well, I mean, if you guys want to, like, I can.
Hawk it.
It can be our trophy.
Can I put it on my tongue necklace?
Sure. I mean, if
I have a
you
tongue
do a
net.
hole through its head or something, I doubt
Yeah.
I doubt Avalon will like that.
Well, shit. We'll figure it out later.
Right now we have a cage. It's taking us
and
so long to figure out what it is.
We'll run across the hall and check out the other door.
All right.
yeah.
You see what he
Well,
did. You see the big thing he didn't cover up on his map if we were supposed to know or not. So
I saw it and then looked away really fast.
Yeah, I think I know what it is. At the same time, I
Don't
don't
tell
think
me.
it. I don't think it's. I don't think it's anything to worry about right now. It's not too
Yeah,
big.
don't say that because there's always something to worry about.
I'm just more
I'm
worried
trying.
about Wes because of that white exploding.
Quest.
Yeah, Wes is probably gonna die.
But we had that
All right, I'm
raspberry
back.
before.
Okay, now that you're back,
Now,
what we were saying before you left is there anything that like I could smell or any of us could smell,
Yes.
something like that?
Yes. Excellent, excellent work. Your nose, your dragonic nose, easily picks up the scent of what you would think is like an acidic odor.
oh God,
Can
I know
I
what
uh,
it is.
can
Can you what?
tie that to anything? Like, can I tell what that is?
Um, you can make a nature check.
Okay.
While he's doing
I'll
that,
do
can I
that.
check the floor?
While
Like,
he's doing that, can you check what now?
can I check the floor underneath him, see if it's scrubbed clean as well?
Um, okay, one more
Okay.
time. One more time.
All right, so I see that the cage is scrubbed clean. I want to look at my feet and see if that is clean as well.
The floor at your feet.
Yeah.
Yes. Um, yes, actually, you can. You can tell that the floor beneath you appears to have also been scrubbed clean,
And
as did the entrance to this hallway.
and let me just ask, because I'm very frightened. Is there any sign of wear on the stone?
No, the stone does not appear to have taken any damage.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 on that nature check.
You can tell that this acid probably belongs to an acidic ooze of some kind.
Much like the one me and Wes or Arsk fought in the beginning, I want to say. This seems all too familiar.
Arsk nods in agreement.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody here wants to really check out before we head across the hall?
No.
Okay,
Alright.
then let's go across the hall.
Alright, you head across the hallway, and the other door also very easily opens, and you find yourself in a room of similar dimension. Hang on, I have to reveal it for you. Except it's a lot more bare. And what I mean by that is there's no desk, there's no tables. All you see is a bed and another one of those foot lockers. Or, I'm sorry, the chests. Except, unlike the other one, this particular chest is not made of wood. This chest appears to be
What is
made out of stone.
what is the lock like on it?
It again, it's a very simple lock, easily broken.
Okay, then I want to break it.
All right, so let me move all you guys, because you know what? Let me zoom out. That'll make this so much easier for me. Okay.
Let me know.
Okay. There's no rug in this room. You stroll up and you attempt to break the lock on the chest. Make an attack against the lock.
I got an 14.
Good enough. It breaks.
All right, and I would like to open it.
Alright, when you open it, you can tell, or you can see, that there are an assortment of weapons within this particular chest. Except as you look at them, they appear to be worn and rusted.
Okay.
You also see another box similar to the one that you found in the other chest.
I would like to open that box.
Alright, in this particular box, you find 20 gold pieces and another statuette. This one appears to be made out of ebony, and it is a statuette of Bahal.
Can I do a religion check on that?
You certainly can.
20. Not a natural, but a 20.
You know that Bahal is a god of Faerun. He is the god of murder.
Interesting.
So we have a god from another plane and a god who likes to kill. I don't like where this is going.
Not at all. But I do want to take the statue again.
Maybe we'll need it for later. I want to check the bed
Yeah.
real quick, see if there's any sign of like recent habitation.
Alright, Chauncey will go over and fly and just land on the chest while you do that. You can kind of look at the bed. It is very neatly made. There appears to be a thin layer of dust on it. It doesn't appear to have been slept in any time recently.
There's no thin layer of dust on everything.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that anybody wants to check in this room before we move on?
No.
Just real quick, is
Well-
there a thin layer of dust on everything?
Yes. It is almost as though this room has been undisturbed for quite some time.
Okay. That makes me a lot more
Alright, so what do you do now?
Do we want to go across the hall? Or do we want to stay on this side, guys?
Same pattern. We'll go to the
Okay.
right side.
Check the
All right.
next door and then check across.
Chauncey will fly back to your shoulders. You make your way out of the hall. I will just go ahead and move the cleric and the paladin.
Ian, just move your guy down next to it.
Alright, again, a very simple door, wooden door with iron hinges and a simple slab bolt.
Open it.
Alright, you open the door easily, and as you walk in, hold on, I gotta reveal it. Luckily, you have your trusty sorcerer with you, and he can see another red mat on this floor. And this time there's no desk, but you do see another wooden chest in the back of the room.
Do
Same
we see
magic.
that rug?
Yes, you do see the rug.
Okay.
I want to move.
Can we move the rug?
Can we?
Yes, easily. The rug moves, and it disappears. Delete it. And you see another cage, except this one appears to be occupied.
With what?
This green, ooky, nasty, snotty... Oh, wait, I didn't mean to move you. Chauncey will fly over and kind of perch himself on the bed. This snot-like substance is just kind of pooled at the bottom.
Can it reach us?
How deep is the pit?
The pit goes down about 10 feet, and it does the snot does not appear to be animate.
Okay.
Alright, I think that it might be dead. Can I investigate it? Make sure that it's dead?
I'll be right back.
You certainly can, sir.
You can drop something on it?
A medicine or investigation check will allow you to determine whether or not it has life.
I have a 21.
This thing this thing is dead.
Okay. But the acid is not.
Actually, yes. The whatever was acidic about it, with that you can tell is no longer in effect. It appears to have just been neutralized. No
All right.
threat.
Let's see
And
if the cage
Chauncey,
is,
I want to tell
cage
them.
is sturdy enough to walk on.
Chauncey will call out and go, "Treasure!" All right.
All right. I'm gonna put my foot down on the on the bar.
All right. You put a little bit of weight on it. It seems to be sturdy.
All right. I'm gonna walk across it, and
All right. Dexterity check, sir.
all right. I'm gonna tell everyone while I do this. Don't worry, he's dead. He won't hurt me. I think. 15.
He. 15's enough. You make your way across.
All right. I'm going to look at the chest.
All right. This chest does not appear to be locked. It appears to be made of wood once again, with iron bands on it.
Just really quick, I want to check around it, see if there's any traps or significant markings on it.
Stand by, guys.
I rolled a 26. 20 plus.
Okay, what happened?
We're waiting on Ralph right now.
Matt,
You
walk
kicked
over
off
the
again?
cage.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
So, where were we?
I did an investigation check on the chest.
Okay. No, doesn't appear to be trapped in any way.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
All right. You open it up. Inside, you see a leather satchel and another statuette. This one again appears to be made of ivory, and this one appears to be of Timora.
I want to open up the satchel.
All right. Inside the satchel, you find some. Huh?
Do a religion check while he's doing that.
Yes. Go ahead. In the satchel, you find 75 gold pieces.
Okay.
23.
Timora is a goddess native to Faerun, and she is the goddess of luck, basically.
That's wrong character.
So I'm just gonna toss it to Vision Track. Say, another one for your collection.
All right. Midrak, you collect the statue and place it in your bag.
And I wanna go to Chauncey and say, is that the treasure?
He says, "No, secret chest, secret chest."
Alright, so I wanna move the bed.
All right.
For gnome.
Wait. You want to what now?
Move the bed.
Move the chest out of the bed?
No, move
No,
the
move the bed. He wants to move the bed.
Uh-huh.
All right. You scoot the bed over. Doesn't appear to be anything beneath it.
I wanna ask Chauncey, where's the secret chest?
In the chest. In the chest.
Alright, I'm gonna open up the chest and I'm gonna feel around in it.
Make a wisdom check for me. Perception or investigation.
Alright. 19?
You feel a secret compartment, and it doesn't require any special skill to open. It just kind of lifts open, and inside you see this black cube.
Corner.
Can I tell if it's magical or anything?
It does appear to be giving off a fair bit of magic, yes.
Alright, I'm going to investigate that.
Alright, go ahead and do an investigation check on it.
First one was a 16, second one was a 21.
Alright, with a 21, you can tell that this is a magical artifact. You don't really know its origin or its purpose, but it is creating dark magic.
Alright, I'm going to very, very carefully wrap it in cloth.
What kind of cloth?
Um,
Regular old
I'm,
linen?
I'm going to rip off a piece of, like, the bottom of my pant
Okay.
and wrap that around it.
Alright. You wrap it around it, nothing seems to happen.
And I'm going to hand it off to Lori.
Alright.
Whoa, what do you want me to do with this thing?
I'm going to say to him, this seems to be giving us a lot of magic, so I feel it would be better in the hands of our warlock.
Okay, I'll keep it wrapped up and tuck it away.
Sounds good.
I'm going to hop back over the bars.
You hop back over the cage, make a dexterity check for me.
I rolled an 8.
An 8.
Yes.
Alright, with an 8, you get your foot caught in one of the bars. And you and I, like a dummy, left my dice wrapped up. Hang on. Okay. As you try to twist your foot out, you take 2 points of damage.
Oh. I'm going to kick the cage. How much damage do I do?
Roll an attack.
I got a 13.
You feel the cage strike your foot squarely as you kick it. You don't, however, feel like you did any damage to it.
Okay.
Are we done in this room?
Yes.
Across the hall.
Okay.
Exactly.
You make your way across the hall into the next room, and it appears to be identical to the room on the other side. Stone chest against the wall, simple bed, thin layer of dust on everything. As you
Alright, I'll
cross
go
the hall,
check the chest. Oh,
as you cross the hall, however, you can tell that basically that streak of clean stone did lead into this room and stopped at that cage.
can I smell the odor stronger here than it was everywhere else?
Actually, no.
Okay. Alright. I'll go and break the lock.
Alright, so you all move into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and get you guys in there. Again, the doors open very easily. And get you in there too. As you... What the hell was that?
Nothing, right? Good.
Alright, make an attack roll against the lock.
That's 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Your blade strikes the lock and it just kind of rattles. It doesn't break.
Alright, I'm going to use my fist and say this needs a little elbow grease. And
Go for it.
punch the lock.
Make an attack roll.
17?
Good enough, it breaks.
and
Open it.
then I'm going to motion to him to open it when
Okay,
he backs
I'll
into
open it.
Right. Just opens inside. You don't see a lot. In fact, all you see in here is another statuette. This one is black, made of ebony, and it appears to be of Asmodeus.
Can I do a religion check on Asmodeus?
You certainly can.
Got a 24.
All right, you know from various books that you had read that Asmodeus is a god of the Nintir Vale. He is the dark god of chaos and evil.
This is not good.
So
Alright,
far, we found
I'll
God.
keep it too.
We
I'm gonna
found.
go home and make a shrine of everything.
How many more rooms are there? Just asking.
Two.
There's two more.
Two
Two
more.
more. I say there's nothing left in the room.
Well, I mean, is the bed? Can we tell how long ago it was last slept in? Is it like the other one?
Yeah, it's like the other one. There's dust. It appears to be made, but it appears to have been undisturbed for quite some time.
I'm gonna say this in character. I feel like people were here a long time ago, worshiping these.
I'm gonna say I feel like these people only have to sleep once a decade.
They, they were worshiping these beings when something got out. We might want to take a little caution going into the next rooms, and then
Caution is for the weak.
I'll walk out.
Okay. On to the next one. On the right side.
Yes, sir. All right. You move your characters into the room. As you enter the room, Jintuk, Chauncey will fly off your shoulder and out the hall and
We
perch.
have it. You got it. You got it blocked for us.
All right.
Where's Chauncey going?
Chauncey has flown off your shoulder and left the room.
All right,
As you in,
I'm gonna back out as well, just a little bit. Tell everyone to keep on their toes.
all right, you back up. Well, hang on. I gotta switch cursors here. All right, so move back, just back up a little bit. All right, so you encounter another red rug, except this room does not appear to have any chest in it.
Move the rug.
Not
All right,
yet.
huh?
Not yet. I want to investigate the rug real quick from afar.
All right, investigation check.
14.
You can tell it's just a plain cotton fiber rug.
Okay. I don't trust this one bit, so I'm just gonna stand there and kind of.
I'll take the brunt of it. So.
You want to move the rug?
Pull the rug.
Yeah, well, I do.
All right, as you move the rug, you see another cage. As you pull the rug off, the cage opens, and you hear mechanisms begin to grind as long sleeping dwarven machines come to life. They appear to be pushing something up.
Probably the floors.
It is a clear, cubish type figure, and it undulates menacingly. We can all roll initiative.
Kind of glad I walked out a bit.
And that's plus proficiency.
No, it's plus your initiative at your top.
Plus Dex. So D20
Okay.
plus
I got
Dex.
13 or 16.
24.
Okay, I have to roll 3 sets of initiative. Hang on a second. Okay.
Wait, is there 3 of them?
No,
No, it's
I
just
have to
one.
roll
Oh,
for
no,
Aleka
yeah.
and Yaris as well.
I forgot about that.
So bear.
I rolled a 24 because I got a natural 20 plus 4.
Alright, so Jintuk gets 24. Yaris got a 13. If I can freaking edit it. Laurie, what did you get?
16.
16.
Same as me, Jerk.
16 for me, Drac. And the gelatinous cube got a 5. Alright. Jintook, you have initiative.
Alright. I am going to real quick. Can I tell if this thing's going to damage my blade?
Um, make a nature check. I'll tell you what you know.
Alright. $17?
With 17, you do know that this is a gelatinous cube. There are several types of gelatinous cubes. Some of them are acidic. Some of them are merely jelly cubes that drown their victims. You can tell that this one is acidic. However, your blades do appear, because enchanted, would not be damaged by it.
Alright, so I'm just going to unsheath both my weapons and do my attacks. I'm going to jab at it at the same time.
You may want to move up.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna charge him.
Alright, go right ahead.
And I'm going to stab him in the... I'm going to stab him in the cube. Alright, let me roll for my attack.
Just right in the cube.
Yep. Alright, so first one... First one's a 12.
12 hits.
Second one is a 24 for my blades. That's for both of them.
They both hit.
Alright. So one is... They're both D6. And is he affected by fire or anything else?
With a 17, you don't really know.
Okay.
You said our weapons aren't going to be damaged. Is that ours also, or just his?
His weapons are magical.
Alright, so I got a 14 damage in total.
Okay.
And for my second attack, I'm going to do the same thing. So, 2 more attacks. Extra attacks really help out. 24 and a 17. The 24 is a crit, so...
Alright, so that one does max damage plus a weapon damage.
Alright. 6. So then that's 10 plus 7, that's 17, and another 10, so that's 27 in total.
Excellent. It undulates as your blade strikes it. And then we move on to Lorinati.
Okay, I want to... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast Agonizing Blast, which is just an upgrade to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you have to make an attack roll with that?
Yeah, it's an attack roll, and with that being an upgrade, it's now at level 5. 2 beams of damage versus 1 where it used to be.
Sounds cool.
So I can pick 2 targets, but I'll just shoot them both at the same target, obviously. So it's plus charisma, so I'll do cast plus charisma. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay.
This is my first Gillette. I'm so happy.
So that's oh, I did it wrong. Anyway, it's 2d10 and it's plus 40 each beam, so that's 6 and 5.
So that's damage, 6 and 5 damage.
6 and 5. Yeah, so 11 damage.
All right.
And I'm going to end my move by backing up and giving a little room here for these guys.
All right. On Yarsk's turn, he sees that nobody's been damaged as of yet, so he will cast a Sacred Flame, and the gelatin hardens itself just in time to absorb half the damage, which will be 3 damage. Then we move on to Midrak.
I'm gonna use my breath power.
All right. What's the save on that one again?
I can't remember. We had this.
I think it was
You need to write these things
12.
down. All right,
I think it was either 12 or 10, something like
we'll
that.
go we'll go with 12.
Okay.
Doesn't matter because he rolled a 1.
All right. 2 and a 6, so he got 8 damage.
Takes 8 damage. You see ice crystals begin to form on his body.
Um.
And then, do you want to take your bonus action?
Mm, no.
Alright.
Wait. Can I make my orcs run up? Well, no. Leave them where they are. Fuck it. I'm not really worried about them.
Then we move on to the gelatinous cube. It will move forward and engulf both of you. I need you both to make very important what?
I can't. I'm guessing we can't use reactions to dodge.
Actually, you both have to make reflex saving throws.
All right.
Is that dex?
That is a dex.
17.
Alright, you save. Jintook,
23.
you both save. You can choose to either step back 5 feet or move to either side of the cube.
I'm gonna step back 5 feet.
I'll move to my side of it.
Alright. You move here. You move here. Gelatinous cube is now here. On Lekka's turn, she will try to bash it with her Warhammer. And she rolls a natural 20. So that is 1d8 plus 8. No, plus 12. So that is 19, but it is half because he is resistant to bludgeoning damage. So he takes 9. You see that the ooze, like the surface of him, is beginning to drip and like kind of come like he's losing his consistency.
Awesome.
And we move on to Jintook.
All right. So I'm going to take my blades again, and this time I'm going to drag them along the sides, almost like butter.
Okay.
All right. So one is a 17 and one is an 11.
They both hit.
All right. 9 and a 5. So that's 13 again.
You see the cube completely lose its form and turn into liquid goop, and it drips down into the cage. You all take 450 experience points.
Yay! Our first gelatinous cube. A lot of people have died to these things. All right. Did it drop anything? Like, was there anything inside of it?
No.
Okay. So this is a clean gelatinous.
That's well. You don't think it's clean. You think whatever it had ingested, it dissolved and ate long ago.
Ah. This is a seemingly clean gelatinous.
Yeah. All right. So what will you do now?
The room across it.
All right. You go to the room across. Don't worry about moving your figures right now. You can see that this room is just as plain as the other two, except this one appears to have a bronze chest inside of it, and the lock on it appears to be made of the same material, made of bronze.
Can I attempt to break that lock?
Absolutely. Attack roll.
18.
Good enough. It breaks. As you open it, you find a small chest and just a couple journals with nothing important in them. The small chest is not locked, and when you open it, you find 250 gold pieces.
All right.
All right. And
Anything else? Just that? No figurine?
Actually, there is no figurine in this one.
Okay.
As
all right.
you, I'm assuming you guys want to continue on.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. As you continue down the hall, you notice another set of doors at the end of the hall to your left.
And
All
does
right.
the hallway keep going on?
Yes. To your right, the hallway continues on.
I feel like we should open the
So it
door.
branches off both ways? Yeah, let's
Yes.
push open the door.
All right. You open the door and you come into a room that you have no trouble seeing into. In this room is a bed, a simple stool, and another desk. On the desk are various papers, and you also see a journal. Uh, Written on this journal in gold lettering is the name Hallister Blackcloak.
Can I read the journal?
You would think so, but as you try to open it, it seems to resist opening, like
All
it's
right.
like it's holding itself shut.
All right. I'm gonna walk over to it.
Hmm.
I'm going to lay my hands on it, and I'm going to do a strength to try and force it open.
All right. You may roll a d20 and your strength modifier.
Oh, thanks.
You're gonna try to force it open.
Yep.
Brute
Does it
force
glow
is
in my
always the
detect
answer.
magic?
All right. I rolled a 12.
All right. You do manage to get it open slightly. However, as soon as the pages separate, a bright light erupts forth and blasts you back against the wall. You will take 2 damage from impact against the wall, and you are blinded for 1 hour.
So
Got
we're just gonna leave you where you are, and we'll come get you in an hour.
Nah. I can see. I can hear. I'm
So
gonna
with
rage all.
detect
Okay.
magic,
Can we grab the journal?
Yes, you can do detect magic. I'm not going to make you roll. You can tell that this book contains a massive amount of power. And you can also tell that there is a spell keeping this book closed. You cannot determine what type of magic it is because it does not appear to be of this realm.
but we can pick it up and maneuver the book itself.
Absolutely, you just can't open it.
All right, so we'll just pocket it.
Okay. I
Before
want
we do
to
that, wait.
real quick. I want to think outside the box. I want to channel my key
Hmm.
and try and end the blindness prematurely, but at the cost of.
All right, for that move, I would like for you to make a heal check.
All right.
Now, it is going to be contested against the magic of the book, but I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and make your check.
All right. Natural 20,
All right, the blindness ends.
and I am down 2 keys.
Can we, before we pick it up, Lori. Can you check and see if it reacts to the cube you were handed by any chance?
Okay. So I'll unwrap the cube and put it right next to the book on the desk.
Alright, the cube shoots across the room and slams into the wall, shattering into pieces.
So it was a
Oops.
solid cube.
Is there anything among the rubble?
Actually, yes, you can see two white crystals. They're about the size of a pea, like a little green pea. They're about the size of a pea. They glitter magnificently in the light, and they do not appear to be radiating any kind of magic.
Can we tell like what stone they are? Are they a diamond, a quartz,
They are tourmaline.
tourmaline? Okay.
Is a very rare stone similar to diamond, but not quite as hard as diamond. It is mainly used in ornamental, like ceremonial decoration for rituals.
Okay. So we just broke the ritual piece. Yay.
I feel like it would be better in the hands of our warlock and our cleric.
What? The two crystals?
Yeah.
You want to wrap them up?
No.
I will give one to the cleric and I'll take one.
Alright, Yaris will pocket his. And now what would you like to do?
What if I stick the crystal on top of the book?
It just kind of sits there and doesn't react.
Okay, so I'll pocket both of them. Well, I'll pocket the book and the crystal.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else of note in the room?
No.
Can I investigate to make sure?
You certainly can.
Alright. My plus 6, 26. My plus 6 to...
Alright, you kind of siphon through the drawers, through some of the papers. You see some elaborate drawings, a couple of notations about stonework and things of that sort, but nothing valuable and nothing that you would find useful.
Alright, so I feel like we robbed this room dry.
Yep.
Alright.
Head down the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so you continue on.
Yes.
Alright, you continue down the hallway. This hallway goes about, let's see, about 60 feet. When you have gone about, call it 45, 50 feet down the hall, I would like each of you
Don't kill me.
to make a saving throw. This will be let's call it a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Alright. I got a 5.
Was that Matt?
Yeah.
Alright.
23.
You will actually have advantage against this check.
Yeah.
Or not, you're fine.
15.
Okay. Midrak and Lorna, you see Midrak and Jintuk sort of lumber forward mechanically, making their way down the hall. You kind of follow them because you're not really sure what's going on. When you reach the door at the end of this hall and push it open, you all find yourself standing in what appears to be some sort of pool room. There's water on the floor, and the room is brightly lit by 4 glowing braziers with hot coals. Nestled in the center of this pool is this strange, almost statue-looking thing. It appears to be some sort of egg shape, and there are barnacles encrusted all over it. It is sitting upon a nest made of sinew and there are golden tendrils stretching outward from it. You see Jintuk and Midrak sort of lumbering forward, almost as if they're going to walk straight into the pool.
Can I grab them? Do I have the strength to stop them if I grab them?
Um, do this for me. Pick one, Midrak or Jintuk.
Oh, the decisions.
Choose your favorite. I have two guys behind me.
I'm going with the Dragonborn because he's got help.
Okay. Jintuk, I would like for you to make a dexterity check. And Lorinati, you may choose either dexterity or strength, whichever is better for you, because you're trying to hold him, and Midrak is trying to evade the hold.
Okay.
We're going to make a contest here.
I lost. That's a 4.
Is it going to be between? Shit. Yep.
Roll a 3. Roll a 3. Roll a 2.
Me?
Yes, make a dexterity check, sir.
Roll a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Midrak nimbly escapes your hold, and I will allow you to try to save the dwarf.
Nimbly. I hugged myself.
I'm sorry, the gnome. Sorry about that.
No,
Sorry, Jintuk.
What?
Sorry, Jintuk, I called you a dwarf. My fault.
That's an 18.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
I rolled a 4.
Alright, you pick him up and hold him squarely in your arms. He's fighting you a little bit, but doesn't seem to break your hold. As you're doing that, Midrak goes headfirst into the pool. You see bubbles begin to form on the surface as he walks through the pool toward this item. As he approaches it, he lifts his sword and strikes it, and you see a massive crack appear within the shell. You also hear this noise, kind of like a vibration, and it's getting louder and louder. You suddenly see a golden flash arc by at light speed and seem to disappear within the crack. It falls away, and you see this fleshy form erupt. The golden tendrils break apart, and real tentacles erupt from them. It leans back, and you can see that this octopus-shaped creature has a gigantic mouth on its underside, filled with teeth as it roars at you. And that is where we will stop for the night.
Alright.
I imagine its roar going row.
Actually, it's more, kind of sounds more like a kraken's roar.
Ah.
But fear not, for this is a newly hatched kraken.
I'm about to electrocute the water.
I think it would have been beneficial if I were still blind.
Alright, so that is where we will stop for the night, guys. My wife needs me.
Alright.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have once again enjoyed this episode of the Halls of Undermountain. Look forward for episode 3, which should appear on YouTube tomorrow. Until then, love, peace, and chicken grease.